So the subject of today's Elden Ring video is the Black Whetblade. This can be used to apply occult, poison and blood scaling to weapons, which will be crucial to our build moving forward. It is found in the Night Sacred Ground, which forms part of Nokron Eternal City, an area we will be exploring extensively in this video. With that being said, there's lots of ground to cover, so let's get cracking. Introducing the man, the myth, the legend, Barry the Bandit. Light on vigor, big on hearts, Barry is a master of stealth, lethal with a bow, a knife, sharp sticks, and even harsh language. For this series, we're going to focus on Arcane and Dexterity as our primary damage dealing stats, with a heavier focus on Arcane as we head into the late game. Throughout the playthrough, we shall be covering a wide variety of weapons with an emphasis on the aforementioned damage dealing stats, as well as taking advantage of the Dragon Communion Incantations to add support damage. My name is Nokron. This is Barry. Welcome to How to Build a Bandit. So General Radahn is down, and as a result the stars have fallen from the sky and have decreted in the earth, thus unlocking the door to Nokron, the Eternal City of Night, which is where we're going to be heading. But before we do that, I want to part of gear. So we're actually going to return to the Regalia Shade. Now we've got it set up properly. Going to keep the Partisan in our offhand. We're not actually going to optimize the Regalia Shade. We don't need it maximum strength because we're not fighting bosses. It just needs to be good enough. And we're going to be using, we need, if you drop these talismans, the range fall off on this becomes a joke. Oh, I'll show you. I don't know if it'll do it. Yeah. Nope. See that? We equip our talismans again. See the difference. It goes a lot further, right? Bit of trivia for you. I found out the hard way on my practice run, so we're going to run it this way. Also, I want to swap out our shield back to the icon shield for healing. This makes us heavy, so unfortunately we're going to have to lose our big boy armor, and we're going to have to drop down back down to exile armor, which is kind of. We don't need the bow for this run. We're going to just run with what we've got. We should be fine. I am going to. We don't even need. We can put fire pots in, but that's it. We don't need the grease. We won't be able to run any grease this episode. This what we got. And well, maybe with the Partisan. So, you know, we'll keep some just in case. We'll run with fire grease rather than lightning grease because I believe it seems to me that the enemies down here are more susceptible to fire than they are to lightning. But I'm not. Don't quote me on that. But that's just my experience. So before we head down, there is. Let's have a look. There is a giant there's a map marker here is what I was going to say. This is where the crater is, and we're going to head there shortly. But before we do that, we actually want to start Ranni's quest line because we're going to need that activated, because I found out the hard way, if you haven't spoken to Ranni already, you can't pick up the finger slave blade. It won't let you over the chest, so we need to start that quest line. So I'm going to speak to, I think we spoke to him last episode. I'm going to see if he's got any more dialogue before we crack on.
Well, it's time I left.
Yeah.
The wheel of fate has been set into motion.
Okay.
If it's on the cards, I'd be glad to meet again. You are a fine warrior. If it's on the card, you are a fine...
Right, okay, so that's that. Okay. Let's head down to... We haven't actually been to Ranni's Rise. We're going to have to... Spoilers, we're going to have to fight yet another dragon, but it's okay. We've got it down to a T by now. Sort of. This one is a lot harder, though. I did not want to be here. I wanted to be down here. Raw moving gazing grounds. We should pick up another Ash of War as well. I think it's either Ash of War. It might be an incantation. Sorcery. We'll soon find out. What I will do while I'm here is harvest some glintstone firefly for our magic arrows. Not that we've really used any so far, but never say never. It just saves me having to come back later and farm them specifically, if that makes sense. Through here. Should be... Ash of War, Chilling Mist. I don't know if we can put it on the sword. I think we can put it on a sword. That basically applies cold damage. We don't technically need it because we can already use cold. But, yeah. So, there's a dragon just here, and this is a tough one. We don't have to kill it. It's like the one at the altar, so we just have to damage him in about a third of his health, half his health, and he'll fuck off. But he is a lot tougher than a lot of the ones we faced so far. We'll just keep that in mind. So that we're gonna keep away from him for a minute. I don't want him having a pop at me. We actually want the stamina shield. I forgot about that. And ideally we don't want to die because of the firebox. Right. I died in the practice run. I got absolutely murdered by him. His magic damage is unbelievably tough. But that should be enough to make him piss off. Yeah. Yeah. We'll deal with you later, my friend. But now we can jump on torrent. Speed this process up a little bit. Okay. Actually, fireflies, not bar fireflies. I like the way you can see the little details of them. That's kind of cool. This game, it's 1,500 hours or something. I'll keep up it. Oh, wolves! Forgot about you. Come on then. You shouldn't have done that. Alright, let's take care of it. So, let's go meet Ranni the Witch. We've already met her technically, but we didn't know that at the time. Well, I did. Maybe you didn't. So, where am I going? Let's get this out. Let's get this out of Grace. I'm going to have a quick swig of tea because I'm pumped and ready to go. And let's run up the stairs. By stairs, I mean lift, obviously. It's another forever lift. Elden Ring's classic. Hello.
Oh, again we cross paths.
We do.
I believe I said my name was Renna when last we met.
You did, yeah.
It pleaseth me to see Torrent hale and hearty, but tarnished. What business hast thou here? I have no memory of inking thee an invitation.
I know
No
particular
reason in particular thou claimest. Intriguing. Then mayhaps fate hath steered thee to this reunion. Wilt thou enter into my service? I am the witch Ranni. I stole death long ago, and search now for the dark path, that I might one day upend the whole of it, and rid the world of all that came before. Well, has that roused thy interest?
Sure, I'll serve you for now. So, Ranni the Rich.
I see.
Ranni the Witch.
A choice
Rich
well
Witch.
made.
I mean,
Thou art a rare sword.
yeah.
Not many would have accepted the offer, but I require as much of those under my command. I anticipate good work from thee. Good. Then I ask we proceed with haste. Art thou aware of the star that struck Limgrave?
I am.
It left a vast crater, and through it lieth the eternal city of Nokron. Go there to find the city's hidden treasure.
Okay. We've got to speak to her companion's team for... Oh, no, let's see if there's anything else to say before we do that.
Ah, yes. E.g., my war counselor, and Salavis, preceptor in the sorcerous arts, can be found below. Like thee, they are in my service. Heed not their peculiarities. Feel secure in gaining from them, what advantage thou canst. I am sure the others will be doing just the same. Ah, yes, like
Alright.
thee, heed
Yeah,
not
so
their
we've got to talk to her crew first. Then we can be on our way. Well, where am I going? Forever lift. While we're travelling, I'm going to swap out for our proper shield. Like so. CG.
Oh, so you were the one.
I've just
Lady
talked to his
Ranni
knee.
has explained everything.
Yep.
You've defeated General Radan, unlocking the stars. A grand reward, justly procured by any measure. Again, I am Iji, the Karian royal family's dedicated blacksmith, and Lady Ranni's war counselor. I welcome one of your caliber. A fellow champion in service of Lady Ranni.
Yeah.
Let us give all that we can together.
Yeah, that sounds a little bit wrong when you say it that way, but where the should be Saluvius just down here. My dude. There he is. This guy's an arrogant prick.
I see. Yes, I've heard all about you.
Right.
I am Saluvius, preceptor in the sorcerous arts. I don't know what it is the mistress sees in a provincial tarnished like you. But since we have the misfortune of serving the same lady, I ask that you kindly try not to drag us all down with you. I reside in another tower close by.
Right.
Come and pay me a visit. Should you wish to be of actual service to Mistress Ranni. If it were up to me, I wouldn't waste my time on the likes of you.
You're a prick.
But who am I to stand against the wishes of my lady?
He's a knob. He is a knob. And he's a well, I would say he's a villain, but they're all villains. But depends on your point of view. He's not really serving Lady Ranni. He just says he is. You know. What the stairs? Not bus stairs. Yeah, we can't fast travel yet. No, we've got to speak to Ranni again, and then we're good to go. Oh shit! Ah, at least it wasn't too far. I forgot that. I thought I knew the lift was went down, went back up. I heard it, and then I just forgot. Because I'm an idiot. Oh. Alright, we're having a good day. Hopefully we don't make such blunders in the Nokron, because we don't want to waste too many rune arcs. Let's go. Right, let's go. Just have a scratch. Right. Back up here. It's annoyingly time consuming, this bit.
Allow me to forewarn thee.
Yeah.
I shall soon enter my slumber, and it will be some time before I wake. This doll's body is not without its hindrances. Still, I have high hopes for thee. I look forward to the good news when I arise. I shall soon, and it will be
All
so.
right,
I have
all right.
high hopes.
Okay. But now we can get out of here. So let's get down to Nokron. Well, let's get down to the crater first. This is one of the more spectacular visuals in the game, in my opinion. I'm actually going to take a screenshot of that. Get a decent view of it. Yeah. That looks good to me. Let's go. Let's go on Torrent, actually. Let's get this party started. We've got a lot to do. This place is quite big. It's going to be a longer video than I intended, but there's quite a lot to do down here, so it is what it is, I'm afraid. It's important for a couple of reasons. Well, 3, really. We're going to pick up the Black Whetblade, which is enable us to use occult scaling on our weapons. Which, believe it or not, currently Arcane is now our top damage stat, so occult scaling will increase the damage output of our weapons, which is very good. There's a message up here from Blythe, if I remember. Yeah, he's just letting us know he caught somebody. Don't know who a trader is, thinking of it. Well, I do know at least one, but I'm not sure who he took care of. Yeah, so we get the Black Whetblade. We also get the... I mean, the Black Whetblade will help us a lot. If you look at the... Oh, shit. Oh, no. Well, there goes the rune arc. God damn it. God damn it. We can replace that one. But that's annoying. Yeah. We have got a ton. We're going to get, over the next few videos, we're going to get a shit ton, because there's a lot we can buy. And there are also, we'll pick up a lot, both in Nokron and, the aqueduct underneath. At the deep root depths is what I meant to say. There's a ton down there, so when we get to the deep root depths, we'll get a metric shit ton of them, which will help a lot. That's annoying. What was I saying? I can't remember. Oh yeah, I was talking about the Ant-Spare Rapier. That's what I wanted to talk about. Cult scaling turns this thing into a god tier weapon, so we're going to play around with that later on. I've explained it a couple of times in a number of videos, but if you watch it for the first time, what it does, it has a skull rot build-up built into the weapon, and if you use an Ash of War, the Ash of War question being Poisonous Mist, you can apply poison. When you use it, it applies poison scaling as a buff, and you can set the Ash of War to blood, blood or occult, and turn it into a obscenely OP weapon. It does 3 damage types, and that's just dirty. But we haven't got the Ash of War yet, and we haven't played around with the weapon yet. Well, I have. That's not true. I played around with it in my own time. I haven't done it on camera. It wasn't really applicable to the build at the moment. Got other things to do. The reason being is in order to get onto par with these, we need to get up to level 15, and we can't do that at the moment, so it's kind of a moot point. But we should get at least 2 more rune arcs this video, so we'll replace one we've used, and we'll be able to buy some more. There's you can get 4 from 2 million husks. There's another merchant with 3 that I can think of off the top of my head, so we'll sort that out at the end of the video. If I remember. Sulfuric grease applies to sleep status. In fact, there's a sword. Oi! We can pick up. I wanted to play around with this series, but I forgot all about it. I read it in my notes. There's a sword that applies to sleep status too. I thought that might make an interesting one. And there's also the serpent bone bow I want to play around with, which does poison damage innately. I have lots of little ideas, lots of things I want to try out while we're doing this character. But once we're done, we're going to move on. Like I did... Oh shit. Let's take care of him first. Because we've done strength faith hybrid. We've done an astrologer. Yeah, we've done an astrologer. So we kind of covered into the death. And I want to... Now we're doing Arcane and Dex. I kind of want to cover that. I also want to do... well, we're gonna do. Yeah, that's the rune up back. So we've got that back. So we're breaking even. We're gonna do pure strength next. Not a hybrid build this time, but a pure strength boy. I mean, we'll have to boost certain stats anyway. Oh, you fucker. Yeah. Can you not? Yeah. It'll have to boost his dexterity to be relatively high so we can use certain weapons. I want to do a quality build actually. But I did strength is what I've never done a pure strength build. Although in the Wretch we kind of played around with it at the end, but that was when Flame of the Red Mames was really broken. And you could just murder anything with it. You can stagger bosses at any boss in 2 hits. So you just went around killing things you had no business killing. But you can't do that anymore. It still has pretty epic damage, but its strength was the stance breaking. Without that, it's not as useful. In the Wretched playthrough, we killed the Elden Beast with it, but you can't do that anymore. But I'm thinking of doing pure strength. I've started playing around with a character. So I think we'll start as a Vagabond class. Well, it's either going to be Vagabond or a Warrior, one of the two, and just be pure tank. We're talking high endurance, giant weapons. We're talking brick hammer. We're talking, you know, great stars. We're talking great axe. We're talking great club. We're talking all the big boys. We're just gonna smash things to death. Praise the bonk. But that's gonna be a couple of weeks away, or more than a couple. Oh, that was too far then. I was panicked. It looks like it's good break. This is Silver Tier Husk, by the way. We can use these to make shield grease, but I thought we had the book, but we don't. There's a book that lets you make shield grease. Although I don't think we can apply it on a shield like this. I have to double check. Something we'll look between videos because a couple of things I want to look up. These guys are a bit tasty with their bows, by the way. This is why I wanted the arrows reach talisman. With, yeah, he's the one with the bow as well. Fuck. Because the fall off that the spear would just be dropping into that chasm that goes into nowhere. Spirit Flame Arrow. I don't remember those. Frost build up. Interesting. We can make use of those, I say. Put them in it'd be difficult to farm them, I think. We can put them in a short bow. Here's a Shot of Grace. So to make sure I've got the right things, I was trying to think what we needed. What's something else in the loadout? No, we're good. Yeah, we're okay. These guys are the ones with the shields are really annoying. They do like a... How'd that go between his legs? What the fuck is that about? Yeah, they... That's why we got the grenades, actually. Thinking about it. See you later, buddy. Yeah, it doesn't stop the shield. The shield doesn't stop the grenades. Oh, we got the ghost glove with the bell bearing. What? Can you fuck off? completely fucked that up. Now we've got frostbite. That's just glorious. Okay. Let's pop a blurry and just get through this. Yeah, these guys do surprisingly high damage. I think the frostbite is a problem. This basically means we're taking more damage for a while, which is, I'm going to call it less than ideal. You might tell me I'm wrong, but I'm not. Well, Bick, it doesn't last forever, so Tom Smithy Zone 4. Where else am I going? We're going to run around here. There's a ton of bits and bobs I want to pick up. But as you run around, you kind of, these guys just kind of lock on you slowly. And it is somewhat frustrating. Lots of resources down here. Let's make a few more fire pots. Yeah. Where are we going? I'll check this number behind me. That's what I was doing. Oh, that hurts, isn't it? He's a shield boy. Just know, son. Just know. Get a level tier. You get a ton of level tiers down here. This is, if you want to respec, now's the time. Although I would wait until the build's finished, right? That's what I would do. Just kill him. They remind me a lot of Palmer from Skyrim. Truth be told. But yeah, that's what it reminds me of. Because they're basically wretched creatures that live underground and they can't see, and have pasty white skin. Golem. In fact, hello. None of that frostbite shit, alright? But this is why, Great Shield Shoulder Archers, yeah, why would you use those, I don't know. This is why fire damage is more effective on them though, because obviously they're old enchanted. So, oh, son. The answer to the question is, as always, no, you can't beat me. I can't remember what the melted mushrooms are for. I think it's soap. There's a few cookbooks I haven't found yet. I've got to look them up. Or not found. We haven't picked up yet. There's a lot of craftables we haven't utilised yet. I try and, in these playthroughs, I want to play through everything we possibly can. You know, cover. There's so many different things to play with. So many different loadouts. So many different weapons. So many different items. What the fuck am I going with this way, you idiot? And I want to try and showcase just different solutions. So you can just pick a good weapon and muscle your way through, but it's kind of boring. When you play through as many times as I have, like, it's easy to just get a build and just run with it. At this point, we could face roll with this sword if you really wanted to. Right. There's a Nox thingy here. Oh, it's too low. Right, come at me then. We'll finish off with this. We don't want to waste too many spears on her because she basically just dodges them. So we'll bit of a guard counter. Yeah, this sword starts doing big boy damage because it has a much higher attack rating because of dexterity. It scales with dexterity and arcane, which obviously our skills are. Finally, we've leveled the skills we need to play this properly. Do you know what I mean? Well, we've always played properly. So we finally have the skills we need to utilize the gear, and that's really what the early game is: getting the gear. Mid game is growing into your skills, and the late game is face rolling everything. Typically speaking, my favorite bit is always the early game when you're gathering stuff. The more options you have for loadouts, the more fun you can have with the playthrough. What is this? I can't remember. Lava tier. Ah, there's two of these things. Come on. I'll double check I missed anything. Yes, we can see. I'm going to sleep. I've been recording a ton. The last 2 days. I'm not sure how many videos I've recorded. Probably about 10. Let's get up to speed. He's good. Right, so through here is the Mimic tier. Not this. Oh, well, hello. This is another rune up. There we go. So we're in. Back up to square. We're in profit now. I gotta say, with that current setup, if you fight the Mimic, I mean, you can cheese him by taking off all your equipment, so it's just naked, and then killing him with what you got. But fighting him as we are now, he is a force to be reckoned with. He's quick, he's nimble, he deals insane amounts of damage, and he regenerates health. So we could fight him as we are, but I think I might just because obviously he's got a great shield as well. And he's got, yeah, he is a pain in the ass. So what I think we're going to do is murder him quickly rather than skillfully. Because he'll be a little bit easier to deal with this. Of course, if he hits us, we're dead. Because he's going to be just as strong as we are. But, I didn't change the one's physics, did I? Shit. Oh well, it's not going to make a lot of difference. We can add fire grease. Yeah, but dealing with him as he is now, he's a little bastard. So, he might still be tough as shit now. But, it bodes well for the build when we can use him. And we will pick him up in this video. Oh no! Yeah. Yeah, naked aggression. Because if we fought him with our other gear, it's quite a long drawn out fight. He's a little fucker, honestly. So it's going to be fun to use with all our gear. It's going to be a good, solid build. But I just wanted to cheese him that way because it's just quicker. Bloodhound's Fang is such a broken weapon, dude. I mean, there are a few broken weapons in this game. We've used a couple. The Taker's Flame actually weapon art on Blasphemous Blade is just fucking stupid. And then what have you used? The last series, Darkwind Greatsword is also broken. But for a weapon without any kind of fancy skill, if you like, the Bloodhound's Finesse is just a solid weapon. Doesn't require any stats, doesn't require any, it's only strength and dex, but doesn't require any sort of, you can use it from the get-go more or less, and you can just face roll everything. It's, it amazes me. How many points do I need to level up? There's That's not what to look at. We could probably make this happen, but I think we'll just do it with good old-fashioned playthrough. That didn't work out the way I intended it to. So this is Summon Smithy Zone 5. Awesome. We have time for 37 minutes. Fuck me, it's a long video. We're nearly done. Blame on the death, it made this video longer than it needed to be. But we get a lot covered, so that's the main objective, is we're going to get a lot done. We're going to ignore all of this area for the time being. No! He had other ideas, but what we want is Side of Grace. It's because we had to fuck around with Ranni at the beginning. It eats into your playtime. Let's just turn over. Alright. I never noticed the people coming out of the building there. Right, anyway, so let's rest here. Not rest, but yeah. Right. No guts, no glory. So don't need to remind you to be careful here. We're running a rune arc, so you don't want to die. I know we've already died once, but that was my stupidity more than anything else. Don't do that. We're gonna drop down here. Up you, rejuvenating bonuses, fantastic. Oh, there's more. This place is huge. I forget. This will be another rune arc. So we're actually really in profit now. This thing is a nuisance. Though weirdly, it will fall off a cliff. Watch this. Keep walking. See? Stupid. So focused on you that it doesn't see the drop. This one we're just going to murder. That is dirty. I don't care what anybody says. I said when we pimped it out, it does so much damage. I believe the Rise Execution Sword does more damage. Although weirdly we could use that. That's something to think about, because at the moment our strength and dex is quite high. And I mean, we could use strength and dexterity in our crystal tier. Even if it's strength, like if strength was 40, dexterity was 40, or yeah, strength was, if dexterity was 40, and arcane was 50. With a mixed flask of one physic, we could turn that into quite the weapon. That's I mean, there'll be a damage fall off because we won't be pumping strength any higher. But I'm going to think about that as a future tie. But I've never used that weapon. What am I doing? Up here. It's cute that they think we need health. So there's a couple of things. Here we have Black Whetblade. Now this applies occult scaling to weapons. We can't. Well, you know what? I'll show you at the end of the video. That'll be easiest. We don't need that. We do need stones of keys. We're just going to murder this woman. It's Nox. I think they're priestesses. This is the mimic. Not her. Nox bracelets. Alright, cool. But yeah, this is the mimic tears. So as soon as we get to a side of grace, we're switching out our summons. Oh yes we are. Oh yes we are. Now, we're going to kill this ball because it's easier from up here than it will be from down there. She will eventually climb the ladder with that small full her. These big balls, if you don't know, they have larval tears in them, so they get a ton. Yeah, she's going to climb the ladder. Yeah. It's not going to work the way she thinks it's going to work, though. So I have time to do this. Yeah, we'll finish her off now. I'll let her climb back up. Be a bastard. There she comes. Come on, then. Did we not learn anything from last time? Really? Okay. Another larval tears. Add a collection, more silver tears. I've got to remember to pick up the shield grease because I want to see if we can use it on this shield. Because if we can, that'd be cool. Oh, forgot about you. As always, the answer to that question is no, you cannot beat me. I'm too good. Too good for you. Too good. This is... Side of grace. I didn't want to rest, but I do want to rest. What I actually want to do is head straight back to the Table Lost Grace quickly. 44 minutes. It's going to be over an hour this video, I think. Never mind. Never mind. Let's pop him in. We haven't even used the summons. I forgot to put them in because I'm a moron. This. We're going to give him a dry run down here. See how he goes.
Greetings.
Greetings.
Are you here for spirit
I am.
tuning?
So 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll be down to 5. I remember every playthrough I always struggle to find a 5, so we're going to have to pick that up sooner rather than later. But even at tier 4, he is a force to be reckoned with, so don't worry too much about it. Okay. So let's bring him out to play. Oh, Mimic. Do this as well. Oh, Mimic. Show him what has to be done, my friend. That should do. Other mimics moved on. I should have killed him then. Yeah, he's bad. Oh no, we have to fight this thing on our own. This is a troll. But we've nothing we haven't faced before. Just stand your ground. Take him down. He's tougher than the other ones we faced. But in the end, he's just a troll. Let's go. You people never learn. One more round. We finished. Good night, sweet prince. Okay. So before we go for this teleporter, we're going to double check I've missed anything. Anywho, just up here is what Ranni said us to pick up, and I just said if you don't speak to her first and start the quest, you can't open the chest. It just says you're not destined for this mission or quest. Finger blade and the Great Ghost Glove work. So if we look at key items, oh yeah. I wanted to check afore. Killing mist. Key items. They're useful ones. Where's the actual? Finger blade. Hidden treasure of the eternity of Nokron. The hidden treasure of the eternity of Nokron, a blade said to have been born of a corpse. This blood-drenched fetish is proof of the high treason committed by the Eternal City and symbolizes its downfall. It cannot be wielded by those without a fate, but is said to be able to harm the greater will and its vessels. This was used to kill Godwin the Golden. Way back when, before the shattering. This, started the whole thing. This blade is dangerous. And we're going to give it to Ranni because that's a good idea. Anyway, let's use this bad boy. This will send us back up top. Although while you need to, you can just fast travel to the side of Grace, but that's another conversation. We're going to get out of here for the time being. There's more to do, but not this video. So what I want to do is I'm going to do research between videos, but what I want to do is jump into the game. But we're not going to complete Ranni's quest for the now. I want to find out. I want to check in the details on Fia's questline first, see what the interference is. I did the same thing with the Strategy playthrough, but that was months ago and I've forgotten. So I want to have a look and see. Because the reason being, if we do it the way I wanted to do it, we can go through the deep root depths, pick up a lot of groovy gear for our build, and then pop up in the Landor capital, which presumably is how they did the assassination in the first place. And we can pop up there and do it that way rather than deal with the Draconic Tree Sentinel, because he's a fucking arsehole to fight. But yeah, let's swap out. By swap out, I mean change Ashes of War. So I wanted to show you the differences in damage. So that heavy's that. Keen is pretty good. Quality actually we get away with because we've got very high strength and dex at the moment. Poison is kind of meh. But cult is the highest, weirdly enough. Well, it will be in a minute when I put another point into Arcane. It's a good figure. I want to do the same on this. We can do anything on here. Wow. Cold would do quite a lot. Will do more damage, but we can't. Problem when you do those is it. Yeah, the problem when you do those is, wait, quality is better, wasn't it? A lot better. No, it's not. Yeah, the problem with those is you can't. What was I going to say? You can't use grease on it, and I like to use grease depending on what we're fighting. We've got to get some points to level up the Gods of Compil at some point. I want to play around with that in a big way. But yeah, we are coming together pretty nicely. So, thank you very much for watching. And see you next time. Bye-bye now.